Thanks for staying with us. Welcome to the Big 12. Your view is 12 years today. Join us as we take a trip down memory lane, celebrating a dozen years of sparking meaningful conversations, sharing inspiring stories, and connecting with our amazing audience. From thought-provoking discussions to heartwarming moments, we've shared it all with you. Now let's look to the future. What exciting new chapter awaits us? Let's also reflect on our journey so far and chart a course for even brighter future. It's going to be a celebration like the other ladies. And we have just one veteran in the house. But before I come to that, this is a beautiful cake in front of us. You people should not do like you're not seeing the cake. Are you not seeing the cake? It's really beautiful. And this came to us from First Founders. They provided us this very beautiful cake with our pictures on it. They said the First Founders is a pioneering venture studio and ecosystem collective dedicated to systematically building, funding, and scaling AI-driven startups across Africa. Thank you so much, First Founders, for sending us this amazing cake. So happy 12 years. Congratulations, everyone. Why are you people acting like you're not happy that we're
I have a poem.
Oh, you want to read for us?
That I worked on yesterday.
Okay.
Now, like, can I?
Yes, of course. Give it to us.
12 bright candles, 12 bold years of laughter, learning, joy, and tears. A table of women, strong and wise, asking the questions, cutting through lies. We've worked with mothers, stood with youth, challenged power and spoken truth. From daily gist to matters of state, our voices rose, informed, not late. Through change and challenge, we held the view that Nigeria's hope is me, is you. To every guest, each fan who stayed, you helped this platform grow, not fade. Here's to the stories still to be told, to futures bright and spirits bold. 12 years down and still in our prime, your view, the pulse of our time.
I like that last line. Your view, the pulse of our times. That's a very beautiful poem. And I would like our viewers to join in, can join in the conversation. 02016352013 or 09024163440. Tweet us at TVC using the hashtag YourViewTVC and share with us how your view has been impactful in your life. We go out, we hear many people, come to us. Hi, you Miriam. Hi, you talk. Hi, I've been watching. My mother has been watching. My father has been watching. And then they share the inspiring stories, what they've learned so far, how they've been able to pick up their lives, how they've been able to find something to do from the inspiring stories that we have been sharing as women on Your View. So please call in today and join us celebrate. So, the veteran in our midst. The veteran.
I feel ancient.
The ancient of days.
The wise ancient of 12 years.
Ancient of days.
So, it just feels very calming, humbling. And then I feel very old because I think that the journey, one of the key lessons I've learned from the 12 years of this show is that it's important to just start. Like, you might not see the entire picture, you might not see how big the dream is going to be, but you start. Because 12 years ago, there were 4 ladies on the show like this, and it was different, obviously different faces. YK was YK Morayo and Joy Isibewaji were all together, and it was like, okay, we're going live for the first time. 3 of us were rookies except for Joy, and we did not know what 12 years after would look like, but we started. And I think that that's the power of just starting. It's the key lesson that I'm feeding off, that whatever it is will remain an idea unless you start. And I would say that I have learned so much, I've grown so much, I have loved, I have enjoyed the attention and the bashing, but it stretched us and it stretched me, because I'll speak for me. It stretched me because I had to understand everything. I had to know a little about everything. I had to learn about the economy. I've always loved the economy, but it was a different level. I've always loved politics, but it was a different level. Then there were some boring topics that we have to do, and you need to know it because you are going to ask questions about those topics. So it's really stretched and increased diversity for every lady. And the exciting thing is that we as individuals have also grown with relations to one another. I've learned a whole lot. That's just it. One of it's I've really, really learned. I'm blessed to be among the powerful ladies. Everybody standing on their own, doing amazing things. And even those that have left, you know, I see them and I'm like, yeah, we've come a long way. Yeah. And I would say what Morayo would have said here, which is your view is a product of God's grace. Because sometimes I wonder how all of us got picked to be on the show. It was purely like personality-wise, the match, the chemistry. There's a power of the hand of God in how the show has been for the past 12 years. So I'm enjoying the grace of God. That's a big deal for me. Let me let our baby of the house.
Before the baby of the house.
The baby, I can't speak.
The latest baby of the house. We have a caller on the line, Perpetual.
Oh.
Good morning, Perpetual.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you doing today?
It's our 12th anniversary.
Be exciting.
This is my first time.
Oh, your first time. Welcome
Welcome to the show.
Okay, so I really want to. I'm just overwhelmed right now, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
okay, I watched your view 10 years ago, and this is 2 years. I watched your view like this, where you're having a comment. And today, really, I was asking myself, what have I really picked from your view? Like, what have I added to myself? And I was like, okay, it's already 2 years now. I told myself I was going to do so many things, but I did not. I did not do like I expected, as much as I wanted to. But honestly, I see that I have grown. I told myself I was going to improve on my fashion. And truly I did, not at the speed I expected I would. But I have grown, seeing so many people who come to the show and they give various views on how you just start. Just start whatever your hand finds to do. And that's why I keep thriving and I keep pushing, and I know someday I'm going to be on that table too. So I'm going to share my experience and I'm going to share my testimony. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Perpetual.
Auntie BC.
Thank you. Thank you, darling.
Thank you. That's so heartwarming.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said she listened when we were 10, and she was saying in 2 years she would have done a whole lot of things. I think sometimes we are over harsh on ourselves because yes, even as we were going to do this show today, I was like I was thinking we'll be even the show that you are thinking is doing a lot. Yeah. Even we on the show, I feel this show should have done more than a whole lot of stuff. So don't feel too bad about
so before
yourself.
We come to our last born. There was a last born before this last born. Auntie last born.
Oh yes. See, being the last born, you're treated specially.
Honestly.
And I was there for 7 years enjoying the special treatment. One person just came and now took the privileges.
Two people said
they brought twins. They gave birth to twins.
But oh my goodness. I mean, every year I talk about, how important your view has been for me as a person in my life and how I have grown under just being part of this group, being on this table, having the conversations that we've always had. It has definitely stretched me in different ways, intellectually, I always say that when I came on this show, I came quite naive about a lot of things. I grew up and I was raised in such a way that, I created my bubble. I don't want wahala and whatever. Created a bubble of how I saw life and how I saw Nigeria. But then you sit on a table and then you are reading from the newspaper, you're watching on TV, you're hearing people call you, and you realize that your bubble, until you have to expand it, the world is happening around you, and sometimes they need your voice, to help tell their story. And listening to people's story and telling their stories impacts you and helps you to make different decisions, even, concerning your life. And so I would say, for me, the 12 years has been a 12 years of impact, heavy impact. Here I am talking about environment, advocating for environment. Who am I? But I have a platform. I'm able to do that, and I'm reaching people across the world. I'm here. I'm talking with children, going from school to school, and I am impacting young lives. Like, do you know what treasure it is to have young lives who look up to you and listen to you? And I'm able to do that because of the opportunity that I started, that I got here. And then imagine the relationships I've built on this table, outside of this table, because of this platform. You know, so it has just been such an impactful journey so far, and I am blessed, you know, to be part of this family. And most of all, I am so in love with these two new lastborns that stole my special privileges. It's so, your entrance, right? You're two very different personalities from all the other ladies. You came uniquely different, and just knowing you, understanding you has broadened, as I said, it has stretched my mind, has broadened just my perception of human beings and just understanding people more. And thank you already for what you're doing for us in this group. Thank you for your voices. Thank you for being bold and using your voices. And so happy. 12 years in great year.
I'm going to tear up right now.
He's not here.
Yes, I'm talking to Ramoto as well, both of you.
So, as in such an amazing opportunity, I'm very humbling to be here. You know, my twin is not here. Yes, she'll get to be here tomorrow. So it's amazing because I remember, you know, my background, legal and stuff. And I remember waking up one morning, early in the morning, and I saw a message on my phone, like, you know, and then I picked up before I said, no, I don't have media experience. I don't think this is something I can do. And I said, no, but you're fit for this. You can do this. And I said, okay, let me think about it. And then I remember that I said last year that I was going to say yes to anything because I'm an overthinker. It helps me not to make mistakes, but then also lose opportunities because I'm overthinking. By the time I make up my mind, that opportunity might move. So I called back. I said, okay, no problem, I'm going to do it. And then I said, so is it going to be like a private stuff? He said, no, you're going to sit down and do it on national television. I said, who wants to interview on national television? Let everybody see my flaws or if I don't get it right and stuff. And I said, you know what, Amaka, you're bold, you're confident, you can do this thing. But I didn't tell anybody I was going to come in case I flopped. So, you know.
Nobody will see it.
Yeah, nobody's going to see it, right? But then I came on it and I met you amazing women. You made me comfortable. You welcomed me with so much love. You've taught me in the past 1 year. Like, you know,
Has it been a year?
It's been a year, yes, it's been a year already. And wow, it's been such a humbling experience.
Yeah.
I'm in awe of where your view is headed. So if you ladies didn't do this, if you ladies did not keep your view or keep the fire burning, I wouldn't have this opportunity or this platform, you know, to be here today. So I want to say thank you for keeping the fire burning, for the opportunity, for the love you've showed me. You've shown me so much. This is home. You've shown me so much love, and you've held my hand. Thank you so much.
Let's take a short break now. When we come back, maybe I'll have a few things to say before time is out. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Oh.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. So we've been sharing our journey on Your View. I've done 7 years already. I did not start with the veterans. I met them, you know, half a decade into the platform. And one of the things I'm always grateful for is for the visionary, who is Morayo Brown, for having such an idea and deciding to walk that idea into fruition. If she did not continue with the idea, we will not be here talking about the platform today. And that also takes me back to many ideas that we have been birthing. You know, you have an idea and then there's so much stress in working the idea, making sure that you bring it to fruition. This is more like a reminder that if you do not work on the ideas that God has given to you, there are people that are connected to that will not have that opportunity to be on that idea. Everybody has a vision that God gives them that connects every other person that is supposed to benefit from that vision. So if you have ideas and you are shy, you are not ready to work your idea, you are afraid to take that leap, know that you're holding other people's destiny in your hands because their destiny is bent on your ability. see what Tope
there are
is
too
doing.
many lives at stake.
Yeah, at stake.
There are
If
too
you
many
don't
lives at
follow
stake.
your
You need to do
passion
what you
and
gotta
your
do.
vision and your destiny. So for instance, what Tope is doing with the investment opportunities that you are creating today. Imagine if you have gotten the idea and you felt like, there's no need, Jerry, I'm already stressed. Let me just focus on this. There are many people's lives who have been destined to connect to you through what you're doing. And that is why I will always forever be grateful to Morayo Afolabi for answering her call. It's about calling right now. She had the call, she answered it. And because she answered her call, BC was able to be a part of the call and have an outlet for her own talent.
Dream.
Yes, I was able to
had
be
a role in that.
in her call and featured in her dream. And your view has been an eye-opener for me. I studied political science as my first degree, but even while I was studying political science, I was never in love with current affairs and the newspaper aspect of it, right? I was just doing the course. I did well in school because I had to, but it never interested me to sit down one day and read the papers or to get to know, like I didn't care. Once I have my daily bread, I'm moving. And then I came on the table and I had to read the papers every morning, remember what I've read, share the story in my own words, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So for a long time, it was like a struggle. You have to fall in love with the papers. And that also opened up, other avenues. It was from this table that I learned and became a life coach. I was on this table to do my MBA. I had my master's degree on this table. I became an author of 2 books on this table. I had started my businesses before I came, but not to the level that I'm doing the business now, because I had to go and rebrand and restart the businesses already on this table. I started acting before I came here, but when I came here, the acting opened up more and I moved from the acting into producing and making films of my own and my production house. So it sort of amplified those natural talents that I had already that I was looking at. When God shined that spotlight on me and God just brought me and put me in front of the lights. Okay, just stay here and shine your shine. And I go out and I meet people who say, they are inspired by my story. They're inspired by my journey. They're inspired by my, the way I carry myself, the way I talk, the way I'm passionate about my topics and everything. They are inspired by every one of us because we had an outlet. If we had no opportunity like this, we'll be winking in the dark. But now you're winking and people are seeing that you're winking. So I'm really, really grateful for the platform. I wish your view the very best.
Yeah.
I know that maybe in our 50s now, we'll sit back and like,
look at these people there now.
Not be like grandmas. Hey, do you know, there was a time
I used to be the one there.
Yes, there was a time I was this, there was a time I was that. So it's a beautiful opportunity and I'm hoping that we'll grow from grace to grace, from favor to favor.
Amen.
We'll do more.
Yeah.
We have already started becoming powerful ladies. Honing our skills, owning our voices on this platform. We will do amazing things.
I want to celebrate.
But I have a caller on the line before you come to your celebration. And time is already running.
We don't have time.
Hello, we have a caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, ma. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Shoye Kafaya from
You're
Ikorodu.
welcome.
I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
I love you guys. I love your program. And it has really helped me a lot, especially in my marriage. I love you guys. You are doing amazing job. And may God bless you all. May God bless your home. You are all blessed.
Thank you.
And I love you. My regards to the others. Love you all.
Love you. God bless you.
I had to just talk about, because we were, this is not the full set. So I'm looking at the time. So I'll quickly just say, you mentioned Morayo. Of course, we all know the love, the leadership. Morayo is one of a kind.
Right, take your flowers.
Yes, please collect the flowers. She's one of a kind. They are leaders and they are leaders. If anything, they can say anything they want to see. People can say their comments, everybody has their own opinion. But Morayo is a leader that allows everybody to thrive and grow. And not everybody is like that. And we need to celebrate her so that others can see that it doesn't take anything from you to allow other people to grow on your platform. People have platforms and they are auditing and trying to pull down other people within that same space. So
Morayo understands how you light a candle and just give
and
light others. That is how I see her.
Then YK is our glamour. She's not a grandma, she's a glamour. A model for many grandmothers out there, and she is a supporter, a strength. She shows up and sort of like motivates others. Then Nima, oh God, my naughty, she's my in-law and an amazing, energetic person that she can't be here today. She has a speaking engagement, but I feel that I'm an only child, and God has used your view to give me sisters, as in, I've learned a whole lot from the relationship. My fashion sense from Mariam is really massive. You don't know the influence of my fashion sense. Mariam doesn't know shit. I've told her. And BC's, BC made me love money more. I thought I love money, but BC has made me, enjoy the money. You work and enjoy it. Amaka comes with, see, I'm a baby girl for life, Nima is like, I'm an advocate, and everybody comes to that stream, and we are able to all shine. And Ramatu, calmly building a business. Sometimes I feel like business owners need to be like Tokwe or like BC. No, you can be like Ramatu and calmly build your business with wisdom. So
like
that's what we hope to achieve here, that you will see different examples of different ways to live your life. And you don't need to always agree and like us, but just do your own when you...
We don't agree and like each other all the time.
Exactly.
Sometimes our opinions are clashing and we're like,
we are fighting.
Why did you say like that?
I don't agree with you.
I don't agree with you. I differ with you on this one. No, I will be dragging, but it's part of it. That's maturity to understand that we are diverse. It doesn't mean that we are wicked people. It's just that sometimes our opinions differ. And it also has to do with where we are coming from. Our backgrounds are different. So our opinions will definitely be different. Sometimes we're now like, okay, maybe I'm seeing it from her point of view.
Now I understand you.
Now I understand. It doesn't mean I will accept it, but I understand where you're coming from, and we respect each other like that. And to our fans and viewers out there,
we love you. Everywhere we go to.
Are the real MVP.
Everywhere.
It's just that because of time.
We cannot hear you in
names, but you are
there are places MVPs. We have entered that doors were open because of our fans.
Let's
clap for them.
We love you guys. Happy 12th year anniversary once again to your view. We'll do 13 years, we'll do 14, we'll do 15, we'll do 16. And we'll just keep going and going like that. It's a candle that will never light out.
We are pretty.
So that's all we can take on the show today.
Are you sure? Are you sure there's no more time?
Yeah. We have to cut the cake. Yeah.
Yay.
You're closest to the cake. Are we all standing up?
If it's attached to you.
I hold you. We're going to cut the cake. Yeah. So on your view, hold on. Camera, you getting this?
Are you ready for us?
Are you ready for us?
Oh, they want us to dance more.
Happy birthday.
Listen, hook your stuff. Hook it.
How do I hook it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
we're cutting the cake on your view. Are you ready? 1, 2, go.
Your view.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I can never go back home.
Cheers.
All right, cheers to your view. 12 years of joy, 12 years of peace. Cheers to you guys too.
12 years of watching and supporting.
Thanks to our producers, our cameramen, our directors. We celebrate everyone behind the scene. Producers, Ekushe, well done.
Thank you so much.
I just remember them last minute, like our floor manager, makeup artist.